what was the first phone call? Right, you know that they look quite like him. You know that Souness has got a bit of devilment in him and all that,
right,
and probably courageous enough to do something. But it's still ridiculous. It's still a deal that never happens. When was the first time you picked up the phone and thought, geez, this actually might happen?
I remember after I got a call for Souness, right? I remember saying to Morris, got a question for you. Would you go to the Rangers? He went, yes. Just like that, yes.
Set the scene for us. Where is this conversation taking place?
At that time, he was in his mother's place.
Oh, was
he was over for the weekend.
Right.
So I says, would you sign for Rangers? It was stupid. I says, Boris, there's a possibility. I want to put it as strong as that possibility. Right. So anyway, he went, I would. I said, really? Could you handle the pressure? Oh, I've handled pressure all my life. That wouldn't be a problem with me. I would love to play for Graeme Souness.
And you've asked him that question, why?
I just had a feeling that the Rangers could be buzzing about. You know, again at the Hampden thing, and I thought they went out of their way to tell me how good he was and all this sort of thing.
It's actually the perfect storm, isn't it? Because you've got Mo Johnston's personality that no every player would have had the gumption, the bravery to do that. Yeah. He's the personality that could. But you've also got Graeme Souness, who's exactly the kind of personality that would say, I don't care about 100 years of tradition and all the rest of it. I want him. And as Keith said, there's also a wee bit of it's sticking it to Celtic.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, suppose he never kicked a ball for Rangers. Mm-hmm. It had an impact on Celtic. Mm-hmm. I would say even to this day, truth be told. Mm-hmm. And, you know, Celtic were flying just before that. And then the very fact that he was signed for Rangers had a terrible effect on them. There's no doubt about that.
Tell me this, Bill, right? Because I'm fascinated because I know the way this city works. So I've phoned in that story. I'm going to work on the Monday morning, and I actually think the thing was meant to happen on the Tuesday originally, and I think they brought it forward because the Sun got wind and the Sun were going to break the story on the Monday morning. I'm going into my last conversation is I've phoned this in from the house to say you might want to have a look at this. I get the bus into Glasgow city centre. I'm getting onto the underground to go down at Cowcaddens, and as I'm going down the lift, I see the Sun billboard, MoJo joins Gers, and I'm thinking, it's happening. And I remember thinking, you know, I'm excited that this is a hell of a story. I can't wait to get into the office and all that. But I'm also conscious of the fact this is Glasgow. Everybody on that underground train was reading that paper.
I know.
Where are you at this minute in time? Because this hasn't been confirmed. It's a story that's in the newspaper, but there's got to be a press conference. I'm trying to imagine what it was like to be in a car with Maurice Johnson, travelling through Glasgow city centre to go out.
Actually, Alistair Hood drove us to Ibrox. Mm-hmm. You remember the
security guy at Rangers,
He drove us to Ibrox. And,
what, did you have a blanket over your head?
He had a blanket over his head, I could tell you. Yeah, seriously.
Mo did?
Ibrox, oh yeah. See what happened right after it, Morris, Graeme and I got a flight, a private jet from Edinburgh, and we stopped at Jersey to see David Murray. Mm-hmm. And we went on. We were supposed to land in Pisa, right? And they were flying in Italy. Graeme, he wouldn't be pleased about me mentioning this, but anyway, pilot says, we've got a problem. He says, they won't let us in. It's like an army airport. And you have to get permission. He says, I've got all the permission and all the rest of it, but they've said we're not getting in. So what we had to do, we had to fly to Barry. Mm-hmm. And we got a helicopter from Barry to Choco.
Right. Choco. Yeah, the training centre.
Graeme, hero, right? Edinburgh upbringing a whole bit. Sitting in the front of the plane, and the pilot was eyes shut. I said, what's wrong with you? He said, I don't like flying. I said, you've just shattered. You just shattered your image, right? You're being mad. And he says, I don't like helicopters.
Is that right?
He's just caused absolute chaos, left it behind, burning in the city centre, and then he's panicking on the helicopter.
Oh,